Hello and welcome to Sply24. Sply24 is a private B2B wholesale ordering platform built for distributors, wholesalers, and suppliers. This is the third part of our video series about variable pricing and B2B pricing strategies in Sply24. In the previous videos, we looked at how to create pricing rules, how to assign them to products, and how automated discounts work. In this video, we will look at two more important cases. The first case is how to assign a customer-specific pricing rule to an individual buyer. The second case is how the annual spend condition works when the buyer reaches a required amount of successfully completed orders during the calendar year. Let's start with the first case, assigning an individual pricing rule to a specific buyer. Right now, I am logged in as the company owner inside the Sply24 seller dashboard. This is the seller's account on the platform. Now I will go to the user section. Here we can see one buyer who currently does not have any assigned pricing rules. I will open the user settings and assign a new pricing rule to this buyer. I will choose the contractor bulk rule. Okay, now I will switch to this buyer account. Let's add one product to the cart and see how the system works. As we can see, the contractor bulk pricing rule requires a minimum quantity of 20 units. But because we assigned this pricing rule directly to this buyer, the rule is applied automatically. It applies to all orders and all eligible products inside the buyer's cart. Of course, this only works for products that are included in the contractor bulk pricing rule. If a product does not participate in this pricing group, the rule will not be applied to that product. So we can say that this buyer now has a customer-specific discount based on the contractor bulk pricing rule. At the same time, all other pricing conditions continue to work as usual. For example, to activate the seasonal stock-up rule, the buyer needs to meet one of two conditions. The buyer can either add 100 units of a specific product or reach an order value of 15,000. Let's test the order value condition. I will add 15 units to the cart. Now we can see that the total base price has reached 18,000. This is higher than 15,000. That means the seasonal stock-up condition has been triggered. As a result, the product is now available under the new pricing rule. This shows how Sply24 can combine customer-specific pricing with automated B2B discount rules inside the same cart. Okay, we have now looked at the customer-specific pricing rule case. Next, let's switch back to the seller account and look at the annual spend condition. This pricing rule can be activated only when the buyer reaches 500,000 in successfully completed orders during the current calendar year. After that, according to our company settings, the buyer becomes eligible for a 20% discount. Right now, the system has one buyer. This is our demo user. At the moment, this buyer does not have any completed orders. Now I will switch to the demo user account and create an order. I will add products to the cart so we can immediately reach the required amount of 500,000. Now we have added several products to the cart. I will set the product quantities to the required minimum values. I will click Set to Min Order Quantity button, and the system will automatically adjust the quantity of each product in the cart based on the seller's minimum order quantity settings. Now let's check the total order amount. The total is $868,000, so the buyer qualifies for the $500,000 annual pricing rule because the completed order value exceeds $500,000. Now we can place the order. We are now on the checkout page under the demo buyer account. The buyer is purchasing products from the seller company. Name is Sply24 Demo Wholesale Distributor. Here we can see the list of products in the order. We can also see the total order amount. Now I will enter the shipping address. Then I will select the payment method. In this example, I will choose cash. Now I will confirm the order. The order has been created and its current status is awaiting payment. I want to remind you that to activate the annual spend pricing condition, the order must have the completed status. So now I will go back to the seller dashboard. Then I will open the order history. Here we can see the order we just created. Now I will change the order status to completed. That's it, the order is now completed. Now let's return to the demo buyer account and check the pricing again. I will add one product to the cart. As we can see, the 500K annual pricing rule has been applied automatically. This rule becomes available only when the buyer reaches at least 500,000 in successfully completed orders during the calendar year. In our case, the buyer had one completed order for more than 800,000. This is higher than 500,000, and the order was completed during the current calendar year. So the annual spend condition is now satisfied. As a result, this buyer can now access the product with a 20% discount. This is how Sply24 supports annual spend pricing rules and automated discounts for B2B wholesale ordering. Sply24 tracks completed orders, checks pricing conditions, and applies the correct B2B pricing rule automatically. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.